Well, stay at home. That is what the CDC is now recommending Americans do this Thanksgiving. This as COVID-19 cases surge across the country. Well, thanks for joining us live on TV, Fire TV, or wherever you're streaming us right now. I'm Todd Quinones.
And I'm Trisha Keene. Tonight, some locals are already canceling their trips. 13 Action News reporter Astrid Mendez is live tonight to explain. Astrid.
Trisha, Todd, while this is still a recommendation from the CDC, several families have decided to cancel their travel trips. They're not going to go anywhere. They're going to stay here in Las Vegas and celebrate here one way or another this following Thanksgiving. They say that this is an act of gesture of love to their families. No Thanksgiving traveling is the newest CDC recommendation to avoid more COVID-19 cases and deaths. This announcement comes after Clark County has already registered more than 100,000 cases. Other parts of the country have seen numbers skyrocket. Even before that, AAA predicted in mid-October that traveling during this holiday will be down by 10% nationwide compared with last year. That means 50 million Americans.
And that's actually the most significant decrease in travel that we've seen for Thanksgiving since the 2008 Great Recession.
But now that number could end up being much lower after several families canceled their trips for next week. Ruth Furman was going to travel today to Indiana to celebrate Thanksgiving and her mom's birthday, but not anymore.
I had gotten really creative. I had a hotel room booked. I had a situation figured out, and I thought I was going to be really smart and really safe. But I realized that it just wasn't a good idea to leave town right now.
Brittany Fowle and her family were excited to go back to Florida, but now they will be staying at home.
My kids were super excited, and we even had the luggage out. The luggage was all ready to get stuffed away, and a couple of our family members tested positive for COVID about a day or two ago. So we weren't staying with them, but we saw it as sort of a warning that their numbers are pretty high down there.
Daniel Herrera just became a father and will miss a trip to Cancun.
I could jeopardize myself, but if anything happens to my family, that's where it would not be okay with my end. So we have to look at the macro perspective and not be selfish these days.
And they all say that they're going to miss seeing their families for this Thanksgiving. For some of them, this is the first time that it happens in years. Now, some people that are still thinking what to do, some of them are saying that they're taking into account several situations and several factors, like, for example, the location and the health risk of their families. Now, if you're still think that you may actually end up traveling this holiday season, remember the CDC has basically released some guidelines that you can follow to avoid as much as possible COVID-19, and you can see them later tonight on our website, ktnv.com. Reporting live, Astrid Mendez, 13 Action News.